What up, super fun force? I'm super excited today because I finally got the beginnings of my chain Kerbeus. As you guys see here, I got the alternate recolors from the random booster. I did not get the prize bay, the one that's green and pink. That one I would usually want to get because I really like those colors, but the thing is the pink is a little bit more on the underside, so you don't get to see it on top. Still a great deal. I think you can get it for around 70 bucks now. I'm sure it's going to go up. But what I ended up doing was I ended up getting these two bays. One that came with the dynamite blade, and then this one that came with the Ragnarok core. And basically for about 40 bucks, I'm able to assemble chain, which we're gonna do here. Now, instead of armor 6, you get armor 10, and you also get armor 9, which I think are some of the best armors currently. Now, the only thing is you don't get the Fortress Forge disc. So I'm just gonna use taper today. Now, the thing is with Fortress, I'm sure in the future they'll release it in another bay. They've been repeating their discs so much. So to me, it's cool to get finally get a new Forge disc. So I will pick it up eventually, and I'm sure I can get it like in a $20 bay. So at that point, I would have, spent 60 bucks, and I would have gotten, chain Kerbeus complete, and then I would have gotten all these other extra parts, which I think are better. And I also, still like these colors, so no worries there. The only other thing you won't get unless they also release it would be the Yard Dash, but the Yard Dash driver, I think has pretty much been proven to be probably the worst driver of Dynamite Battle, so definitely want to avoid that since it scrapes a lot. So for this, I'll use the Excel Dash. Now this is kind of cool to have. I mean, it's not a great driver either, but again, currently the only way to get this is with the random booster. I also have Universe Metal, which looks great with this core. And one of the fantastic things about Kerbeus is they finally gave us a rubber right spin core. So awesome. Let's take a look at the weight on some of this stuff. Just curious to see. We have the blade coming in at about 14.83, which is really solid. The core is 7.91, so not, or 7.9, yeah, 7.91, cool. We can take a look at Excel Dash since it's a new driver, 586, 585, nothing really surprising there. We'll look at armor 10. Armor 10 is a really powerful armor, 13.28, that is heavy, and has a nice overall solid, like even design. But with some aggro points here, which is really cool. And of course we have taper, is probably gonna come in at 25, 26, let's see, depending, or 28.74. This one's relatively heavy, that's good. All right, let's just assemble it really quick. And then I'll do a test spin, and then I will be doing battles in the future videos, guys, so be on the lookout for that. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna just assemble it in low mode. I'm wondering if this will be powerful in high mode. This might be a very powerful bay in high mode. And also I'm gonna do another state of the video, Hasbro Lab, state of like Dynamite Battle, right before Gatling comes out. I have a lot of thoughts. I've been doing a lot of testing and playing and researching and watching a lot of competitive and, casual battles. So have a lot of things to talk about with Dynamite Base. Definitely shaping up to be my favorite series right after GT. So really excited. Now this looks great. And one of the things you have to realize is when you use this core, the chain links here, they come in and out, as you can see, right? However, what's going to be really nice, I think it'll be better to use a different right spin core, because if you do so for example, let's take a look at, so it came with this core. Now, if you use this core, what's going to happen is that these will be solid and will stay out. So I think it's actually better, depending on how you build chain, if he's going to be like stamina defense, balance type, it's probably better for consistency to keep a different core. And the cool thing about it is you can take the Kerbeus right spin and use it in your other combos with metal drivers. So I think Kerbeus is better off like split and used as a combo Beyblade. So I highly recommend getting this. Again, you can either spend around 70 bucks currently for the prize bay, or again, you can spend around 45 bucks and get the two combinations here and combine them from the random booster. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at how this spins really quick. All right, da-da-da-dun. And again, I'll do one on Excel, and then I'll do one on Universe. All right, so there's Excel. As you can see, Excel moves around a little bit. Universe will as well, but man, smooth. The bay has great presence. Again, it looks strong and powerful, just like Bahamut. The Roar Bahamut is probably the tankiest, most powerful defensive Beyblade we have right now. which makes it awesome. And I think for right spin, this chain's gonna kind of be right up there, but it might be a little bit more versatile. Whereas, you know, for the left spin, the Roar Bahamut is definitely built to be defensive for sure, with some stamina. This one can probably go balanced. I wouldn't be surprised. All right, let's go ahead and try it on Universe.